Welcome to TravelNowSmart.com, the place where travelers and locals meet. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 27 best places to visit in Germany. If you have ever been to Germany, make sure you comment down below and let me know your favorite place. Also, follow us on Instagram at TravelNowSmart. And if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we post a new video. We will try to make it every other day, so make sure you stick around. Germany is certainly a country with a lot to offer. Whether you are looking for a simple city break, want to explore the country's rich culture and history, tour its famous routes, or revel in its stunning landscapes, you will find plenty here to learn. To help you plan your adventure, we've come up with the list of some of the best places to visit in each broad section of the country, from the islands of the far north to the breathtaking mountains of the south. While there is of course far more to see and do, these best places to visit in Germany are a wonderful start. Let's start with the Hanseatic ports of northern Germany. Germany's northern port cities were once part of the powerful Hanseatic League, which dominated trade on the Baltic Sea. The cities today still reflect the wealth generated here during the Middle Ages. Head to Bremen to see its spectacular Hanseatic buildings and the Roland statue, which symbolizes freedom of the trade. Visit the major port of Hamburg, a lively tourist city and thriving metropolis, with canals, parks, museums, modern and historic attractions. UNESCO-listed Lübeck was the queen of the Hanseatic League, the wealthiest of the cities in the alliance. Its magnificent brick architecture stands as a testament to that time. Also UNESCO-listed Weimar is another North German port, where the Gothic brick architecture of the region can be admired. Rostock also loomed large in the Hanseatic trade and was one of the most important ports on the Baltic Sea. Each summer a large festival is held here. Visiting any of these unique and fascinating cities will allow you to learn more about Germany's rich history of maritime trade and better understand the influences that helped to make Germany what it is today. Another on the list is Schwerin. Inland from Weimar, Schwerin is the state capital of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern and one of the most attractive settlements in northern Germany. It is scenically situated on the banks of Lake Schwerin, one of a number of picturesque lakes in the area. The most famous site here, the Schwerin Castle, sits on an island in the lake. This Grand Renaissance palace has ornate rooms to explore, and it is surrounded by beautiful gardens. The city also boasts several other noteworthy attractions, including the Staatliches Museum Schwerin, a neoclassical palace with a grand art collection, and the Schwerin Cathedral, which dates back to the birth of the city in the 12th century. Another on the list is the Mecklenburg Lake District. The Mecklenburg Lake District is the largest landlocked lake district in Europe. It is sometimes referred to as Land of a Thousand Lakes. Glistening water is to be found at every turn. The region attracts a wide variety of wildlife and is ideal for nature lovers. It also attracts visitors looking to enjoy some outdoors recreation on the water. Perhaps the most impressive part of this region is the Müritz National Park, well known for its bird life that nests here or passes through on migration. And amid the lakes and rivers of this area, there are also plenty of enticing towns and villages to be explored. Next on the list are the Harz Mountains. These densely wooded, rolling hills, gentle peaks and quiet valleys are ideal for hiking holidays and other outward-bound adventures. Halle is a hiking hub in the mouth of the Bade Valley, and Braunlage is is a quiet and attractive ski resort town. Romantic steam trains take visitors on scenic journeys through the region's attractive landscapes. Quedlinburg and Goslar in the foothills are both stunningly quiet medieval towns, which look like they have leaped from the pages of a fairy tale, and history lovers will also find plenty of interest in this part of the country. Another on the list is the capital city of Berlin. Berlin is Germany's vibrant and on-trend capital, with fascinating history and a thriving contemporary art and music scene. With a wide and quirky range of unique attractions and all the retail and entertainment options you would expect from a wealthy, modern European capital. Berlin has many historic attractions, from Brandenburg Gate, the Reichstag and Charlottenpalast to the Berlin Wall. If museums in general are your thing, then you should be sure to visit the Museum Island, a collection of fascinating museums located on the river Spree that runs through the heart of the city. There are also a number of art museums and art galleries in the city. Another on the list is Potsdam. The UNESCO-listed parks and palaces of Potsdam on the southwestern outskirts of Berlin are also a must-see. The complex was a crowning achievement for the Prussian royalty and influenced more masterpieces all over Europe. The complex boasts no fewer than 150 buildings and more than 500 acres of parks that were constructed or created between 1730 and 1916. Another on the list is Spreewald. An hour or so drive southeast of Berlin, the Spreewald is one of the most interesting attractions in the German state of Brandenburg. Shaped during the last ice age, this is a fascinating landscape of wetlands that is designed as a biosphere reserve. Many explore the area in bands. The region is also interesting for being home to the Serbs, a Slavic people. German and Serbian languages are both spoken here. Next on the list are the cities of Saxony. Within 2 to 3 hours drive of Berlin, other enticing places to visit in Germany include the cities of Saxony. The cities of this part of Germany certainly suffered during the war, and the communist era also undoubtedly took its toll. But Leipzig is one example of how the people and communities have bounced back. Leipzig leaps ahead, and long renowned as a free-thinking and dynamic place, is now home to one of the most interesting contemporary art scenes in Europe. Dresden, another vibrant city of the region, was utterly devastated by firebombing during the war. Before it was destroyed, it was nicknamed the Florence of the Alps, and was considered to be one of Germany's most beautiful cities. East of Dresden, stretching from Pirna to the Czech border, is an area commonly known as Saxon Switzerland. Sandstone peaks, pinnacles and tabletop outcrops rise above the rolling fields, overlooking the Elbe River Valley, creating a landscape of stunning outlook and breathtaking gorges that were beloved by many artists and writers of the Romantic period. This is another of Germany's best places for outdoor bound pursuits. Visitors can hike on long-distance routes like the Malerweg, which means the Painter's Way, or enjoy some rock climbing in the region. Next on the list are the culture cities of the Northern Rhine. Düsseldorf is known for its vibrant fashion and art scene, but also boasts a range of historic attractions, including the Schlossturm and St. Lambert's Church, which date from the 13th century. A short distance to the south, Cologne is another cultural hub. The reconstructed old town is best known for its high Gothic cathedrals, and there are plenty of other cultural attractions, including some world-class galleries and museums. A little further south lies Bonn, Beethoven's birthplace. Further to the east, close to the border with Belgium and the Netherlands, lies the spa city of Aachen. The city's hot thermal springs were known by the Celts and the Romans, but Aachen is best known for its UNESCO-listed cathedral. Many come here each year to see the cathedral, enjoy the work, or simply explore the history in Germany's most westerly city. Continue southwards along the course of the Rhine, and there is plenty more to see and do. Detour along the Neckar River, a short distance to reach the spectacular historic city of Heidelberg. This lively university town lies in the Neckar River Valley, between the legend-rich Odenwald and the plains of the Rhine Valley. Heidelberg Castle is arguably one of the most beautiful in Germany. The red stone walls stand out against the trees behind, and the tower over the streets of the historic city center like something from a fairy tale. Another on the list is Weimar. Weimar is a cultural powerhouse. Goethe and Schiller are two of the city's most famous residents, and visitors to the city can visit museums dedicated to the two writers. The city is also known as the birthplace of Bauhaus architecture. Another on the list is Frankfurt. Home to the European Central Bank, Frankfurt is an economic hub for Germany's powerful economy. This is another of Germany's cities to be badly damaged during the war, but many of its historic buildings have subsequently been rebuilt. A famous Christmas market is held in the old town each year, and the city also hosts the world's largest book fair each year. Visitors can also see a museum at the birthplace of Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, a stretch of museums and galleries along Museum Fair, and a scattering of historic sites amid the impressive skyscrapers and modern buildings of this gleaming metropolis. Another on the list is Nuremberg. For most people, Nuremberg is a city tainted by its wartime reputation. The Nuremberg rallies held here by the Nazis during the 1930s do cast a heavy shadow, and Nuremberg is also known for the Nuremberg trials of the 1940s, when many war criminals were brought to justice. But Nuremberg, while it does, and rightfully so, remember the dark history of this time, it also has a lot more to offer as a beautiful, historical, and culturally interesting German city. Now, let's move to the southern Germany. The Romantic Road is a tourist route that leads down from Würzburg to Füssen, in the foothills of the Alps. This extremely popular route boasts a huge number of attractions along its length, and is a wonderful way to get a taste of the history and culture of this part of the country. See castle at Harburg and Weikersheim, visit the charming town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber, amongst many other charming settlements, and spend some time in Augsburg, one of Germany's oldest cities. End your journey by exploring the fairy castle of Neuschwanstein, close to Füssen, which is one of Germany's most famous and iconic sites. Another on the list is the Black Forest. The setting for many of the fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm, the Black Forest is a place where stories and legends abound. In the Black Forest, where thick dark evergreens reach for the skies, wood-framed houses peek from the underground, small medieval towns nestle in wooded valleys, and dramatic castles tower above them. It is very easy to imagine that you have stumbled into a fairy tale. Next we have Lake Constance. Lake Constance, also known as the Bodensee, separates Bavaria from Switzerland. It has long been known as Germany's Riviera and boasts a number of resort towns along its northern shore, as well as the island town of Lindau and the city of Constance on the southern shore. This is a popular place to enjoy the water, especially in the summer months, and the area surrounding the lake offers many opportunities for outdoor pursuit. Another city on the list is Munich. Munich is by far the largest and most visited of Bavaria cities, with a good reason. If you are considering coming to Germany for Oktoberfest, then Munich is definitely the place to be. Oktoberfest was first held in 1810 and has definitely become an important part of Bavarian culture. While other locations have emulated the success of this event and hold their own Oktoberfest celebrations, Munich is the original, biggest and most certainly the best. Munich is the capital of the German state of Bavaria and fourth largest city in the whole country. It is a historic and fun-loving city with plenty to see and do. And the last on the list are the Bavarian Alps. If you have taken the romantic road down to Füssen, this is the area in which you will now find yourself. The Bavarian Alps, which contain the Zugspitze, the highest peak in the country, form the border between Bavaria and Austria. The mountains are home to a number of renowned hiking, climbing and ski resorts, and are also of course famed for their stunning peaks and mountain views. This region is a must-see for nature lovers, with a wealth of flora and fauna and fantastic natural diversity. I hope you enjoyed the video about the best places to visit in Germany. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe down below, and also comment what is your favorite place to visit in Germany. Follow us on Instagram at TravelNowSmart.